What's up, guys? Remington Keyes here. This is going to be my Power Rangers movie Easter egg video for all the Easter eggs I found while watching the movie in theaters. I've seen it twice so far. Definitely in the top 5 list of best movies of the year at this very moment. So be careful for spoilers if you haven't seen the movie yet. There's so much craziness in this movie. There are so many deep cuts and Easter eggs from previous entries of the show, including some surprise cameos. This has been one of my favorite Power Rangers thing in a long time to come out, other than the first season of Dino Charge, which was really good. There's a lot of Easter eggs in here that are visual cues or verbal references to things that have happened on the show, and some are internal Easter eggs for stuff that have previously happened on other Power Ranger shows. So let's get into our number 1 Easter egg, what WTF moment of the Power Rangers movie. Number 1, during the morphing sequence, Trini is wearing a shirt that reads 1973. That was the year the original Yellow Ranger actress, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but that's the year she was born. Going into our second Easter egg, the Rangers gained superhuman abilities outside their morph form. But this is not the first time Power Rangers have had civilian powers. Thanks to the Dino Gems, the Dino Thunder team could turn invisible, move at high speed, and so on. In the movie, they just seem to enhance their natural abilities, but who knows how the coins will impact them over the next 6 movies that they have planned already. Number 3. An interesting detail, when Zordon is training the team to fight the putties, he mentions to aim in their chest area. In Season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Lord Zed introduced the Z putties, which could only be destroyed if the giant Z on their chest was touched. Yeah, it was kinda lame, but in one episode, Tommy no joke poked one to death. Thankfully, in the movie, they aren't that quite easy to defeat. Number 4 Easter egg. While Zordon and Rita were basically aliens in the original show, the film explicitly shows they were alien Power Rangers. They aren't the first in the franchise's history, though. In Season 3 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the alien Rangers of Aquatar were introduced as sort of a backup team when the Power Rangers, the main Rangers, had temporarily become children. Other seasons included alien Power Rangers such as the Triforians in Zeo, the Lyarians in Turbo, and there's another one in Time Force. I can't pronounce the name, but there is another team in Time Force, and there are plenty others in other series. In the movie, Rita and Zordon are Eltarian. Thanks to the movie press conference, we know the language they're speaking is also Eltarian, and it was developed from scratch just for this film, which Bryan Cranston could actually speak it fluently. Elizabeth Banks and Bill Hader simply learned it phonetically. In the series, it was assumed Eltarians simply spoke English. Number 5. As the Rangers first roll out, the side-tracking shot of them running is a near-carbon copy of the similar shot that was used in the original Megazord formation sequence. Director Dean Israelite said that wasn't intentional, but subconsciously it probably was. As the Zord sequence happens, the Power Ranger movie theme starts playing. Everyone in my theater was clapping. They're like, yeah, go, go, Power Rangers! The classic theme starts playing when the Zords come out, just like in the TV show. Number 6. The way the Rangers' helmets open up to show their faces strongly resembles the Ninja Storm helmets. Both visors open nearly the same way. Direct deep cut from the show. At one shot at Trini's house, if you look closely, you can see the original putty figure. In another, you can see Finster and Squat figures. We'll choose not to go too far into those, because I've only seen the movie twice, but I noticed it the second time watching that you can see the action figures. Number 8. From the first few seconds of the movie, we get a huge revelation that Zordon used to be a Red Ranger. While this never happened in the original Mighty Morphin series, it was hinted at that Zordon soldiers had battled in a fight against evil. In Green with Evil Part 2, we see a flashback to an unmorphed soldier fighting one of Rita's monsters. Plus, there is a fan film called Zordon of Eltar, where he was a past Ranger and fought Rita. So there's another bonus thing you may not have known. Number 9. When Billy first hears about the powers, he wonders if they'll be like Iron Man or Spider-Man. Now, you see this in the trailer, but did you know Marvel and Power Rangers have a history? Not only have they both been owned by Disney, Power Rangers no longer is, but they used to be. But also in the 70s, Marvel worked with the creators of the Japanese Power Rangers, also dubbed Super Sentai. Spider-Man even got a Megazord. Stan Lee wanted to bring Super Sentai over here, much in the sense how Saban brought it here. but he couldn't get to because no station would want to pick it up. Number 10. The mountain where much of the movie action takes place is heavily reminiscent of how the original series would shoot at Vasquez Rocks. Looks like rock formations and Power Rangers go hand in hand. Number 11. While you wouldn't expect Turbo, a Power Rangers movie, to have a reference in this film, it actually forms a link between all three of the big screen Power Rangers movies. All three movies only have one major ground fight sequence where the Rangers are morphed. In the first movie, it was the battle at the construction site. We're not counting the ninja fight or the morph before they jump into the Zords. In Turbo, it was the final fight in the volcano. And here, it's after the team finally learns to work together to morph. Number 12. After the climactic Zord battle, two familiar faces are probably featured in the crowd. That's right. Amy Jo Johnson, who played Kimberly, and Jason David Frank, who played Tommy, get their small moment to shine. This also makes them the only two Power Ranger actors to appear in all the Power Rangers movies that have come out. Number 13. Jason's dad in the movie resembles Austin St. John, the original Red Ranger. I'm not sure if this is a coincidence, but I found it very interesting that they looked very, very similar. Especially when you see the movie in theaters, you can really tell the similarities. Number 14. As Jason's dad speeds through the streets of Angel Grove, he mentions Cross Section and Marina Bay and Reefside. These street names are the cities of Lightspeed Rescue and Dino Thunder, respectively. Other street names not glimpsed in the film but revealed in behind-the-scenes shots include Silver Hills from Time Force and Amber Beach from Dino Charge. In the end credits, we get a tease of a new student in detention, one named Tommy Oliver. While Tommy wasn't known for being sent to detention in the series, he did have a tendency to miss out on fights for a variety of idiotic reasons, like forgetting his communicator or getting caught in a net. The reason for this in the original series was down to his Japanese counterpart not showing up in many fight scenes. Number 16. Zordon's 3 rules for being a Power Ranger are nearly stated word for word in the film, with one notable exception. In the Mighty Morphin television show, he told the Rangers,
Power Rangers, you must follow 3 basic rules or lose the protection of the power. First, never use your power for personal gain. Second, never escalate a battle unless Rita forces you. And finally, keep your identity secret. No one may know you are a Power Ranger.
In the movie, although, he leaves out the unless Rita forces you bit, which is probably done on account for the highly likely chance the Rangers will be fighting another big bad besides Rita in the other movies. Number 17. Alpha 5's trademark catchphrase, "Ay, ay, ay," is retained in the movie, although his backstory is more vague. In the series, Alpha 5 is created by King Lexian from the planet Edenoi. King Lexian was the grandfather of Dex, better known as the Masked Rider, who got his own spin-off show. Sadly, we don't know who built Alpha 5 in the movie, but the potential to bring Masked Rider into the movie universe is there. Number 18. In both the series and the movie, Rita uses her staff to make her monsters grow enormous size. She also uses a famous catchphrase, "Magic Wand! Make my Goldar grow!" They use that catchphrase both in the movie and TV show, and both times it's just as cheesy. Number 19. When Rita is defeated and sent off to space, she drifts past the moon. Perhaps this is a hint to her setting up a base there, like in the TV show. She also mentions, before being defeated, that others will be coming to get the Zeo Crystal, maybe hinting at Lord Zed coming in the future. Much like in the original show, she carries the Green Ranger coin. And Mighty Morphin the television show, it's never revealed exactly how she got the coin, but in here, she's always had the coin and was originally the Green Ranger. Bonus thing if you didn't know. And last but not least, Goldar doesn't resemble the original series counterpart. Like the first episode, he's the first monster the Rangers fight in the Megazord battle. All the way back to Day in the Dumpster, still we got the OG villains coming in the movie. But let me know, what was your favorite Easter egg from the Power Rangers movie? I think that's everything, although the opening scenes especially really go at a fast pace. There's just so much in this movie. I'm going to have to see it like 3 or more times, and there's a whole bunch of stuff I'm sure I missed. But what did you spot? Let me know in the comments, and we'll discuss it there. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Remington Keyes, signing out. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.